Hello, this is my Crazy Ex channel. Please subscribe.
I 23F cheated on my boyfriend and he doesn't want me back. What do I do to get him to come back? Story 1-2. For context, I 23F have been dating this really great guy 24M for almost 2 years. I love him very much and he's probably the best person I've ever dated. About a few years ago, I was hanging out with a best guy friend who I normally hang out with on a somewhat regular basis and have known for years, and he is tight with one of my exes. And one night we decided to get really drunk and just relax. We weren't flirting or anything, and he knows I'm in a relationship, so he didn't try to make a move during the time. Long story short, I was laying down on his bed and hoping to just go to sleep at the end of the night. The weirdest thing happened. My ex and I started kissing and had sex. I also got drunk another few times with some of my exes and their friends. Their friends invited me over, not my exes, and slept with my exes. I also had gotten drunk with some friends who don't know my BF and slept with them. I attempted to bury this from my boyfriend since I knew how much it would hurt him. He was browsing through my phone to find a mutual contact's phone number while I was in the shower. He looked through my pictures and saw photos of me kissing other men, my exes and some other friends of mine. I told him that I did sleep with them. He got very angry, started crying and kicked me out of his home. And called me names like W-re, and whatnot. This caused me to slap him and I demanded an apology from him. He also had proposed to me earlier this year and took back the ring. I also tattooed his name a while back and don't know what to do now. I am his first girlfriend and he told me how he can't trust people now thanks to me. I kept apologizing but he refused to hear me. He blocked me and doesn't want to talk to me at all. I really love him and I'm ready for him to forgive me and to take me back. I tried to visit his home and occasionally wait for him in the mornings while he goes jogging so I can catch up with him and grab his hand, which he usually slaps away. What do I do now? How do I get my boyfriend to come back to me? I love him so much and want him back. I thought we would be married, so he proposed and I tattooed his name on my shoulder, but he won't talk to me anymore. I'm ready for him to forgive me and I'm ready for him to apologize for calling me names, but he won't do any of that and told me that I shouldn't have slapped him. TLDR, cheated while in a relationship and he dumped me, despite proposing to me. What do I do now? Redditors reactions. Redditor 1, maybe just leave him alone forever. Redditor 2, grow up and leave him alone. Get therapy to figure out why you're so selfish. Op answer, what about how he proposed to me, causing me to tattoo his name on my shoulder? He won't agree to therapy and won't apologize to me for insulting me, causing me to slap him across the face. Redditor 3, respect that he does not want you back. Anything else just expounds on your disrespect of cheating. Redditor 4, you're an idiot and don't deserve him back. I assume this is a troll. Go away. Redditor 5, you don't. Redditor 6, I think this is a low-effort troll post, contains too many triggering things. Redditor 7, this can't be serious. Not only are you a serial cheater, you're dumb enough to have pics on your phone kissing other men who you also slept with. And you want him to take you back because you're ready? Nobody in their right mind would have a relationship with you, knowing your history. Redditor 8, the weirdest thing happened and you magically had time with someone else? Please tell me you're not being serious. And this wasn't just one mistake, it was multiple, with multiple different people. Then you assaulted him. You must either be joking or you are seriously deluding yourself. You ruined this man's trust, you humiliated his pride, you've probably ducked him up from being able to form meaningful and healthy relationships in the future, and you have the audacity to hope he wants you back? Redditor 9, you don't. Let him go. You've hurt him enough. It's amazing how you told your story. I almost believed you were an innocent victim of cosmic circumstance. Almost. Op answer, how do I help him heal after breaking his heart? It pains me to see him cry and I want to be a better person to him, especially since we plan to get married. Redditor 10, I'm ready for him to forgive me and take me back? It's not up to you. He never has to forgive you or take you back if he doesn't want to. Please leave him alone and don't harass him. Op answer, I just don't know how else I can contact him and work things out, since he blocked me and many of my friends hate me for this, and avoid me. I love him so much and don't know what to do now. Redditor 11, I'm just happy he got away from you before marriage. Redditor 12, girl, just leave that man alone. You cheated on him multiple times and still say shit like you're ready for him to forgive you. This one's on you. Redditor 13, lol WTF, you got what you deserved. Being drunk is no excuse. Redditor 14, why is he supposed to apologize for you cheating? He deserves better, leave him alone since you clearly don't actually care about or respect him. The moment you chose to cheat, you ended the relationship. Redditor 15, you screwed this up and he doesn't want you anymore. Leave him alone. Redditor 16, why is that when people say I was drunk that it somehow justifies their actions? Regardless of how drunk you were, you still have a choice and a conscience, and you chose to have your ex's DCK. If you had any common sense, you would leave the boy alone and learn from this experience. The duck you hanging around drinking with an ex for when you have a boyfriend anyway? Redditor 17, you should just delete this post cause you're about to get drug. Redditor 18, okay, honestly you need to understand you're 100% in the wrong here. You didn't just cheat on him once, which would still be bad but least more understandable if only a little. You cheated on him multiple times while drunk, plus you went as far as to keep evidence of it on your phone. The fact is that since it happened multiple times and the fact you kept evidence makes it seem as if you don't regret doing it. If it was me, I'd have stopped drinking around friends after the first accident. Still, you need to seek counseling of your own to deal with your own issues and leave the poor guy alone. Redditor 19, don't try to get him back. If you truly love him, you would know that you are not the one for him. You need to have the courage and to be honest with yourself that what you did can happen again in the future, because as you say that you love him pretty much and from your action it says otherwise. Maybe you love him because of a different reasons, but not for a long binded relationship. Op answer, if he's not the one for me, what can I do now? I fear any guy will not date me if I have a tattoo of my ex and that I cheated numerous times. I keep apologizing to my ex but he won't accept any of them. Redditor 20, seriously, you are ready for him to forgive you. You cheated on him multiple times. You don't get him back. You move on and learn to not cheat on your next boyfriend. He is done with you. Why would you think that you can get him back? Edit, are you really this self-centered that you think he will just take you back? Hopefully this is just a troll. Story 22. My wife F30 told me that she cheated on me M28 and I honestly don't know what to do. We have been married for over 5.5 years. I love her so much. We finally got our own place on December 2018 and things were looking up for us. These 5 years were so magical and I always told myself that through all of our trials in life, that I would marry her again. This past Tuesday, my lead told us that we can VTO, volunteer time off. I worked night shifts so my co-worker gave me a ride home. My wife and I share a car. When he dropped me off, I noticed that our car wasn't parked in our parking spot. I thought that she parked somewhere else. As soon as I went inside, I went to our bedroom so that I can kiss her and surprise her and let her know that I am home. The plan was to make her breakfast before she woke up to go to work. She wasn't in the room. She wasn't home. So I called her and asked her where she was. When she answered, she sounded like she just woke up. My heart broke because I had a feeling of what was going on. She made an excuse that she was at the store to get balloons for co-worker's birthday. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. So I was in bed and she finally got home after 30 minutes of waiting. She sat on the bed and I asked her if she was okay. She wouldn't answer and began to cry. Then after 5 minutes of asking of what's going on, she told me that she cheated on me. She said that she went out and talked to someone, got drunk and it just happened. I am sad. I honestly thought this would never happen to me. I don't know what to do. We had a long talk about our marriage and what we would do. We agreed that we would try to work it out, but at this time, 96/0545, I am strongly considering in divorcing her. I can't even look at her anymore. The thought of hugging her, kissing her, touching her makes me sick to my stomach. She wants to work it out, but my heart isn't in it anymore. What should I do? Am I overreacting? I honestly thought of killing myself. I am so sad. She was my everything. TLDR, wife confessed to cheating. I am so sad. Thinking of killing myself. What do I do? Thank you. Edit to say, Just got back from my long ass walk since posting this 0500 PST. I am so surprised for the support. Thanks to all that replied to me with your advice. I still love her, and ultimately, even though it is tough for me, I forgive her. Time will heal this pain, and honestly, I love her too much to end this. We have been through so much and have so many wonderful memories. I honestly can't imagine being with another person. She is truly sorry that she cheated on me. Most won't agree with this, but I will give her another chance and see where this goes. And no, I won't kill myself. I promise. I really appreciate your concerns and replies. It makes me happy that you all took time out of your busy lives to reply to me. Take care everyone, and I'll update as time goes on. Update 0913. I have been reading the comments. I understand that to most it is stupid that I am still with her. I understand. Trust me. We have been talking a lot. She is truly sorry and I forgive her. I put her mistake behind me and I am looking forward in fixing our marriage. We plan on going to therapy soon so that we can talk it out. The reason why we haven't gone yet is because we have to work, because there are bills that we are paying off. We will be debt free by the end of 2019. But we will go sometimes next week. We are working this out. We are still living together. We are communicating more and more about what we need to do to improve our marriage and love life. Honestly, it has been going well. Things are looking up because soon, I will be transferring to day shifts so that I can spend time with her, sleep with her, and have the normal schedule that I have been longing for. I still want her in my life and I don't see divorce. We will work this out. Again, thank you all for helping me in my time of need. I am really grateful that you all took the time and giving me advice. It helps. I'll update as time goes on. Redditors reactions. Redditor 1. Please don't kill yourself. Leaving her for cheating is not an overreaction. Killing yourself would be. I've been in your shoes, except my now ex-husband got the girl pregnant and I did leave, and while it took some time, I'm so much happier now. Give yourself a chance to absorb the blow, to process the loss, to grieve. You can do this. Edit to say, check out our Surviving Infidelity. You might find the support you need right now. Edit 2. Wow, thanks for the platinum, guys. Redditor follow up, shamelessly hijacking the current top comment. Sorry mate. Yes, check out that sub. You will get the support you need with regards to your marriage. However, you should be prioritizing your mental health over any consideration of her at the moment. Suicidal thoughts should not be taken lightly. Please talk to someone you trust right away. If there is no one in your life you can open up to right now, there are a number of options available to you. Try here for starters, https www.imalive.org https www.imalive.org. Please take care of you. This is not your fault, it is entirely hers. There will be a lot of work to do on her part if you hope to salvage this relationship, but that can come in time. Right now you take care of you. Redditor 2, she said that she went out and talked to someone, got drunk, and it just happened. I'll bet $100 that is a lie. You didn't just happen to come home the night she just happened to cheat for the first time. Trickle truthing. Contact an attorney, and keep pressing her for the specifics, not sexual, but activities over time. Why did she go out drinking that night? Where? Was this a stranger? She went home with someone she didn't know? Really? So many questions, and the lies have just begun. So sorry, Op. Redditor follow up. I'll see your $100 and raises another $100 that this is not the first time. The odds of Op having the day off on the same day his wife had a ONS has to be the same as winning the lottery. She knew your schedule and has been doing this for a while. Redditor 3, I suspect trickle truth here. She's still lying. You mean to say that you just so happened to catch her on the one time she cheated on you? Seriously? She upset she got caught and proceeding with damage control. Press her on more information, check her phone. Redditor follow up, don't even bother pressing her for more information or checking her phone. It's not worth it and she'll just continue to lie. Just leave her. Divorce her. Move on. It will take a long time to heal, but you will get there. I've been in these same shoes. Don't kill yourself over some other person. That's so ridiculous. Redditor 4, She's also lying about how she cheated on you. FWTW. Redditor follow-up. What are the chances this is the first time and he just happened to catch her as she committed her first act of infidelity? She went out and got drunk? I've seen this behavior before, and likely she has a drinking problem and likes to hook up because she's lonely that you're not home working the night shift. Redditor 5. You don't have kids, make a clean break and leave. It wasn't a one-night stand, she's in a relationship with another man. Not that it matters, run. Redditor follow-up. This. You are 28, you have no kids, you're free man. Take a vacation to celebrate this, because you dodged a bullet. I know you don't feel like it right now, but once the initial emotions wear off you'll begin to realize that there's actually a bright side in this very sad situation. On top of it, now you can find a younger woman who will actually have a heart and will love you back. Wishing you well, my friend. Redditor 6. Am I overreacting? This ducking sub. You need to understand, that your wife isn't being honest with you. She's framing it as that she happened to go out, get drunk, and cheat this one occasion, and that you just so happened to come home early the solitary time she decided to cheat. The truth is that this has been ongoing, potentially for a long time. Given that, my advice would be to divorce. Seek support from friends, family, and particularly medical professionals regarding your thoughts of suicide. Redditor follow up. Honestly, and not just this, but the trust is gone. How do you trust that she's telling the truth and it's a one-time thing? How do you not worry every time she leaves the house all dressed up? Or when she isn't answering her phone? Just get out of the relationship, cause it's ruined the second shit like this goes down. Redditor 7. I'm really sorry this happened to you. Do not do anything rash. Kill yourself? No, wrong answer. You're overreacting if you think suicide is the answer, definitely. Divorce, yes. Suicide, no. Think of all the other people that would impact? Not fair. She said that she went out and talked to someone, got drunk, and it just happened. I'm even more sorry to say this, but do you really buy this explanation? Highly unlikely it just happened once. Divorce her. Redditor follow up. There is a bigger chance of me flying through the core of the sun unharmed 1,000s of times than this being a one-time thing. Redditor 8. She is so not worth killing yourself over. Guaranteed this is not the first time, and she only told you about this one because you caught her. Absolutely divorce her. I would personally make sure to tell her what you're thinking, that the thought of touching her makes you physically ill. She's that disgusting to you now, but don't tell her about any of it now. Contact an attorney ASAP and get all your ducks in a row, then, only when the attorney tells you to, drop the divorce bomb on her. Then take a little time to grieve the relationship you thought you had with the woman you thought she was, pick yourself up, and live a life so incredibly wonderful that she kicks herself every day for losing you. Redditor 9. She's not even owning up to it. She's blaming alcohol for her actions. Also, she's only confessing not because she's guilty or feels remorse, but because she knew she couldn't lie her way out of it with the mounting evidence against her. Remember, her first choice of actions was lie to you balloons. If you stay with her, you're only letting her know that you're fine with being treated like a doormat. Don't let her guilt trip you into staying with her, especially when she is the one who is guilty, not you. Redditor 10. Everyone might downvote me, but dude, you're really ducking stupid. Cheaters will be cheaters. You'll just keep hurting yourself. Source: me, did this to one of my ex-girlfriends. Promised, and we talked after 2 months max. I cheated again because I went out drinking with my coworker. Redditor follow up. Unfortunately, Op is probably going to have to figure this out for himself. It's pretty clear he won't be able to get over it, judging by the initial reaction, and they will each grow to resent each other more and more. He should really just cut his losses now, but hopefully a lesson will be learned in the coming shit storm. Redditor 11. Wrong choice, man. She'll cheat again. Redditor 12. Leave and get a divorce. You deserve better than this. Do not kill yourself. There are many women out there who will appreciate you and love you, who also will not cheat on you. Even if they're drunk. A drunk mind tells a sober truth. If it takes just a bit of alcohol for her to sleep with another guy and disregard she's married, it will happen again. You can do better, and better is out there. You're only 28, you still have plenty of time to find someone. And that feeling where you feel sick every time you look at her and touch her will never truly go away. The trust will always be damaged, even if you both work hard to repair it. There will always be cracks in it. Leave before kids get involved and she does it again. Who knows, the kids you end up raising may not even be yours. You'll be okay, mate, just focus on what's right for you, seek help from friends and family. See a therapist and move on. Get a divorce because she cheated. You won't be likely to lose everything. If you stay, this will affect your relationship forever. The fact that you want to kill yourself proves that. You should book in with a therapist today and get a head start. Because the worst hasn't even begun and you're already sinking. Hold on, you'll get through it. Redditor 13, see you again in 6 months to a year. Up. Redditor follow up, it honestly worries me. He's talking about suicide over the first time, which he believes to be a drunk accident. Imagine when he finds out how intentional and malicious she is, and how upset he will be when she does it again and again and again. Redditor 14, dude, saw your update. I know a lot of people are in a hurry to break up people's relationships on here, but you are in your prime and you are going to stay with a woman you already know you can never trust? Is she the only woman in town? I guess that would explain why other dudes are getting on her though. She is going to go right back to doing what she was doing once she thinks you won't catch her. You want that life of constant nervousness, checking phones, leaving work to try and catch her? It will be that way. Again, this is not where you want to spend your prime, hell, any part of your life really. Get tested, get a lawyer. Redditor 15, so she's now learned that you're the sort of man who will tolerate other men ejaculating inside his wife. Good luck with that. Redditor 16, you fell for the lie. She didn't accidentally slip and fall on his DCK. She didn't go hang out with a guy for drinks and accidentally forget to tell you. I guarantee you this isn't the first time she has cheated on you. No one ever gets caught the first time, but they all claim it was. She wanted to cheat, she cheated, and when she got caught she continued to lie in order to continue to cheat. She will cheat on you again. She doesn't feel bad that she cheated, she feels bad that she got caught cheating and she could lose what she has with you. She doesn't love you the same way you love her, unless of course you have or are considering cheating on her. Redditor 17, first off, don't kill yourself. I'm glad you reached out for help and I hope you get some good advice. Here's my take. I've been there. I've been cheated on and that feeling of disgust you have didn't go away. For some people, it does and they can reconcile and try to make it work. If you're like me though, once the trust is broken there's no way to put it back together. Either way, don't rush into any decisions until you've had a couple days or weeks to process. Confide in your closest friends and blow off some steam with a night out or something. Don't make any promises, and don't ask her to make any promises. Maybe a break, a trail separation for 6 months is what you need. Or maybe you want to jump back in and try to make it work. Either way, give yourself time to grieve first. Most importantly, keep your head above water. This is not your fault. She did this because of some deficiency within her, not anything to do with you. She needs to be willing to fix herself before you can think about salvaging the relationship. Redditor 18, best move is to move on, but if for some insane reason you do consider staying, read this first, all of it. Redditor 19, go bang a 20-year-old. Redditor 20, do you seriously think this was a one-time thing? The one time you can come home early, is the only time she cheated? Highly doubtful, man. Redditor follow up. The writing style either says to me this is fake AF or op is stupid AF. And I don't mean op is stupid for going back with this girl, I mean they write like they have a brain disability, like English isn't their first language, or like they're 13 and writing fiction.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.